Hey everyone, it's me, Vanessa. I want to make a weekly update. This is going to be a longer video, so I'm going to warn you now. I'm going to be doing 3 topics today. So my weigh-in, I'm going to be sharing about the new year, and then also I'm going to be sharing about this bad boy, this program I started this way. I started this past week, and then how everything's going and kind of like a first impression review. So, weigh-in. It hasn't been the best. I'm just gonna warn you now. I am up 2 pounds. I was sitting right at 153.2 this morning, and I know exactly what it was. I started freaking creatine again. So taking creatine, it does cause water retention. The last time I started taking it, I was up about 3 to 4 pounds, I think. So it's expected. It really was. So my goal is just to continue exercising, getting my diet right, and then focus on getting in water, because especially with taking creatine, I need to stay hydrated. So also I had soreness, so I knew something was going on, but I still feel great. I feel thinner actually, which is crazy, but my thighs feel bigger, yo. I hate it. So whenever I do any type of lots of like squats or any type of lunges, any workout that works really the lower body, the jeans that I use to fit my waist, they usually don't fit my thighs right. So that is the one thing I don't like, is all the swelling right now. But I know it will get better the further along I get, and then as I lose fat, it's gonna feel better. So I'm just gonna keep trucking and just trust the process and know that things will even out as my body gets used to the exercise. Now, as far as this year has been great, even at the beginning of it, right? So my focus, a few goals that I have for this year, by this I'd say fall, I'm planning to run my 3rd half marathon. I would love to do the actual like big half marathon with people, but if COVID is going on still and I have to do a virtual one, I'll do it just like I did my 2nd one. So I would love to go to an actual race, but if I can't, I will do it regardless. So I'm gonna start training for that maybe in the summer. I'm gonna see how everything works out with that. I still need to run. I haven't started running yet. So hopefully when we get unpacked and settled, because our household goods are coming this week, I should be able to get right back into that. And then a big goal of mine for this year is to be able to do at least 1, maybe 5 unassisted pull-ups. So for 2020, that was a huge goal of mine, never got around to it. I did a few of the assisted ones, and I was able to do those and do them well and then hold. But I haven't done one for a while. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the pull-up bar. The door one does not fit on this door because the wall is too tight around the border. So that's what you call it. So I might need to get like a tower, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it. So I'm gonna keep that in mind, exactly what I'm gonna do. Now it's nice that our area, I'm able to do, there's a machine that I can do a lat pull down. So on my running days, I'm gonna end up doing that as far as working on the pull up. And then from the lat pull downs, once that gets, I don't wanna say easy, because it's never easy. But once I'm able to do a lot of those with high weight, then I'm gonna focus on doing the pull-ups assisted and then pull-ups unassisted. And so hopefully by the end of this year, it'd be better if it's like by summer, I'm able to do at least 1 unassisted pull-up. That is a huge goal of mine. And then I also want to focus on trusting myself enough to not need to count calories. So that was a huge goal of mine for this year. That was like on the top of the list as far as goals that I want to reach. And the main reason for that is because I know with being in maintenance, I really don't count calories. And it's something that, you know, I really want to focus on just learning to trust myself, because I would count calories for a while and then stop. And then I would count them again and then stop. Well, now I want to focus on how to control what I'm eating and understand what is my limit with like portions, and also with just being mindful when I eat, especially on the weekends, because I notice that if I'm structured and I have a schedule of exactly what I'm gonna eat, I do really well. But once I'm giving free reign to eat whatever I want, like on the weekends, sometimes I will go overboard, and I need to learn to kind of reel it in a little bit and understand that I don't need to be eating every hour. I can go 4 to 6 hours without eating, and that's okay. And so I need to focus on just being more mindful with, especially on the weekends. So my goal is just to not count calories at all. That's none. I'm not gonna count any. I still am going to measure my food and weigh my food, measure and weigh my food. I'm going to be mostly doing that because that helps me to get the portions correct when I eat. But as far as being on tracking calories and stuff, I want to trust myself. I want to get into a routine of that. So that is a huge, huge goal. So 3 goals. I'm going to do my 3rd half marathon. I'm going to do 1 to 5 unassisted pull-ups, and then trust myself enough to not count calories and just be mindful and eat healthy majority of the time and have portion control. So those are my goals. I do want to share, so I started this program, 9-Week Control Freak, on the 28th of December. My first impression so far, I love it. You guys, this program is so fun. So you have a couple of items of equipment that you need. You need dumbbells, you need a mat, you need this little squishy ball that's more for core work. You will need a step, and you will need a pulley system that allows you to put the bands with the handles for pulling and pushing movements. And that's it, in a TV or laptop or whichever that you want to view the workout. Now, for the workout, so you have 3 different types of things that you're working on. You're working on your strength, so the weight training part. You're working on cardio, and then flexibility. So it's a well-rounded program. The main strength training for it was Monday, Tuesday, and then Friday were the weight training, but they were a different type of weight training that I've never done before, almost like a circuit. So the first part of the workout, you're going to be doing like a set time limit. So I think it was like 7 minutes or something like that, where you will do 5 different moves, and you will repeat those moves over and over again with 12 reps until the time runs out. And those movements will be like where you're going to be doing a move on the floor, and then you're going to get up and do one with the pulley system, and then you'll do a move with dumbbells, and then you'll do an ab workout. And so you'll constantly go up and down so that you're making your heart work, and it's great cardio. And so you'll do that for the time. And I made it only like four sets with that whole part of the workout. And then the second part will be your actual complex work. So this will be 2 or 3 moves that you do that's going to work a set of muscles. So there was one where you will do like a chest fly, and then you will do skull crushers. So you'll work your chest and your triceps, and then also there was another move where you do a pullover and you would work your back. And so that would fatigue the muscle out because you're doing constant of those 2 movements or 3 movements together. And you're doing, I believe it was 8 reps, and you were doing like 5 sets of those moves. And then at the very end of that workout, you would do a Tabata workout. So that would be your cardio. And so it was well-rounded as far as where you had strength training and you were using a lot of volume. So you would go lower weights because you were doing so many reps and sets. And then you would just pretty much empty the tank with the last minute cardio workout. So that was a lot of fun. The workout went really quick. Those were about 30 minutes long. Then on Wednesday, it was a Tabata workout. So it was just straight out cardio and then a little bit of core. And then on the last day, on Saturday, you would do a mixture of the whole body, but it wouldn't be a race against the clock. It would just be, you're doing your sets with the actual trainer and you're doing the whole body. So you would do the chest, you would do the biceps, you would do the legs, you would do the abs, you would do all these different movements. And then that one was more slow paced. and then just more put together like a regular weight training routine. And then I believe you also did a little bit of cardio in that one too. So there was a mixture of cardio in all of the strength training workouts. And that's what I like. And they're shorter. The Tabata one was like 18 minutes long. So that one was really short too. So if you're looking for a workout for time constraints, this program is really nice. I will not recommend it for beginners. Definitely have some form of activity ahead of time, because the first 3 days seemed easy, but once I got to the 4th and 5th day, it was challenging. There were a few moves I had to actually modify, because it was different. And so that's the only thing that I would say is, if you're a beginner, try another workout first, a program, do that, and then move on to this, even though there is a modifier. And I know for the group of girls that are doing the program with me, I already told them that if they have a problem with modifying anything, just let me know and I can help record a modification for that particular move for them. So that way they could find a way to still work out, but not necessarily like to modify the modifier pretty much. So that was the whole thing. But yeah, so that's it, you guys. Everything is going well. I like the program so far. I will give you guys a full review at the end, but I just wanted to let you know exactly what I was thinking about it now. It's fun. Now, at first I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. Like I was like all over the place, because it does move really quickly. There were times where I just felt really awkward, like I couldn't quite get my balance, or I was like falling over myself. It's different. There's a lot of movements that will go on a step and you have to have balance. And when you haven't been doing those type of things for a while, like agility and balance work, it can be challenging at first. So now I'm kind of getting into it and knowing that. I was sore for the first 3 days. I mean, like uncomfortable sore. It was my quads and my butt. Those were the sorest. From the workout on Saturday, my chest was sore and my biceps. So definitely I'm feeling it after this program, which is nice. It's very rewarding when you feel that soreness after a good workout. So I like it. Now I am ready though to actually get back to weight training after this program. So after I finish this one, I'm going to be making my own program and then just getting back to actually building muscle. Because this one's nice for toning. Building, it's not quite there yet. But it's great for like if you are at the beginning stages of building muscle, like you haven't really built muscle before, you can see big changes with this program. I even noticed I have more firmness now in my arms, which I'm happy about with this program, but I can't see myself building more with it because it is so quick. You can't actually take your time with heavier weights. So that's the only downfall of it. So if you're looking more for like a building, Body Beast would be one. ADD Obsession is an excellent one too. And then of course, like I'm going to be making one for me too, that actually bodybuilders would do to fatigue the muscle and to lift heavier. So finding that goal that you have, knowing exactly what that goal is, will help you decide what you're gonna do as far as an exercise. And this one's fun to lose weight and to tone, but as far as building, I don't really see it being that beneficial. I see it more for weight loss over building muscle. So yeah. But yeah, everything is going well. Like I said, I will keep you guys posted next week on, next week I can do the review on my scale. That's what I'm gonna do because I've been using it now for a couple of weeks now and I'm really liking it. Spoiler alert, but I will do a full review on that next week. And then the week after, if there's any particular thing you guys have questions about, I do want to do what I eat in a day, at least sometime in the few weeks, especially when in March, I will be 4 years post-op from my gastric sleeve surgery. So I would like to update that. But yeah, so that's it. That's really it. But you guys take care. I will see you all next week, and bye for now.